Hi guys, Joe here with Kilo Inc. And I know I just posted a video, so I usually like to wait a while before I post another video, at least a week. But I was taking a look through this deck of cards, and I was getting my card games mixed up. This remake is pretty much the exact same as the original version. The only thing is improved artwork and card design and whatnot. Still got attack, defense, and the random star cross that I don't remember how it works. I've gone through a few different styles of making my cards throughout the years. I started off by just taping printer paper to actual card games or playing cards. And then I moved on to cardstock, which is how the majority of my games are made out of. Later on, I moved to business cards, which worked pretty well for a while. But then I just was like, well, if I'm buying business cards, why don't I just buy actual blank trading cards from Amazon? So that's what I did for, my last. Actually, I think Vitora might be the only one that I did that with, because then I moved on to digital pretty quick. I made this in 2016, so that was quite a long time ago. It's pretty crazy. This is more like part 1.5 rather than an actual, because again, these are pretty much just the exact same cards. So we're just gonna run through it real quick. We've got Maple Leaf, Forest Pixie, Moss Growth, Druid Grunt, and then Godaboo Giant. A lot of the designs did not carry over real well because I swapped to using permanent marker, because it held up better compared to colored pencil and whatnot, though I did eventually find a way to use colored pencils a few years later. So the card artwork isn't the best looking. Trent, Super Zor, Floating Seed, Green Jingles, Big Sting, Guardian Turtle, Druid Ranger, Druid Dragon, which looks a lot more Druid and Dragon-y like than original. One of the few improvements. Stego Pimax, still love that name. Druid Knight, and Stone Dino, which in this game has to be placed on top of Super Zor. And then Elder Trent. The Earth type is probably the most filled out group of cards. I don't remember working on this game at all. So there's only 3 spell cards. Most of the card types have very few cards. They have 1 or 2, 2-star or 3 stars, and then a bunch of 1s, or it's weird. I think I just stopped halfway through this and I was like, yeah, I'm done. We've got Wisp, Flame Pig, Lava Lizard, Fire Spitter, Flame Warrior, Red Jingles, Fire Creep, Flameosaur, Dragon Mage, one of the few improvements, Hollow's Eve Golden Dragon. There's a Hollow Eve Silver Dragon, which is, well, to spoil it, there's a new type. That was kind of the gimmick for this remake. There's a new type. The green totem type was removed, and I added a new dark type. Slayer. And funny enough, the dark type had the most cards, probably. Carnage. Big Head Rex. King Rex. Great Lava Lizard. Now moving on to water. I think every single one of these cards, except for, a handful, were from the original series or original game. Golden Crab, Pangiri, Sea Lizard, spelled incorrectly, Ice Pig, Primal Jelly, still having that flat top, Blue Wisp, Giant Eel, Shelmanite, Sea Shield. Oh, that's it for water. Moving on to light. We got Petite Angel. Flying Pig. I don't know why he's got saber-toothed teeth. Holy Shield. Thunder Lizard. Flux. Jape Tara or Hape Tara or however it's spelled or said. Buzzy Fuzzy Beetle. Cuddles. Thunderous. Sungrazer. So because I was using permanent marker, occasionally, like with tan especially, when I was trying to fill it in, it would get all blurred, well, you know, grayed out like that, however you want to put it as. Cyber Cannon. Horn Terror, which got a major beef up compared to the first game where he was only a 1-star. Much deserved. That's it for solar, so moving, or light or whatever. So moving on to undead, we've got Big Bone. Caprocus. Zulf. Looking a lot more pointier. Morithium. Mega Sarka, which is like a weird bear reptile. Lost Soul. Mouth Leech, which did not come out very good. I wanted to do, I remember one of the few things I remember from this game, I wanted to do Corruptor, but I had no idea how I was going to do Corruptor with the permanent marker, so I just went with Mouth Leech. And one of the worst transitions in the entire game. Then we have Grizzle. Dodike. Fossil Rex. And that's it for the undead type. So now we're on to the dark type, which is a new type introduced in this game specifically. I think the dark type designs ended up being pretty cool. They all have this weird, like, shadowy aura effect going on. So this is Dark Flower. Planeto. Darkchin. All-Seeing Eye. A few creatures from the other types got transferred to Dark type when I made this game. So like All-Seeing Eye in the original was a light type, now it's a dark type. Same with Serpent Eater, it was a water type, now it's a dark type. Necro Shield. Whisperer. Neo Turtle. Coloborny. Rising Leaf, which is like the alternative to Maple Leaf. I actually really like Rising Leaf's design. Kaboomly, spelled correctly this time. Claw Viper, one of my favorite dark types. Bottom Feeder. Dark Tops. Hollow's Eve Silver Dragon. And then Purple Wisp. Overall, I'd say the dark types were the best looking cards, and most of them were originals. So I think that's the reason why. So for the 3 spells cards, we have Black Hole, Mizukena, and DNA Trait. They all, you know, if you want to read them, I'm not going to. Mizukena and Black Hole are pretty much just straight out of Yu-Gi-Oh! DNA Trait's its own weird thing. I don't know why those are the 3 spell cards I chose, but they are. So that was not really part 2. It's more like a 0.1 or 1.5, but nonetheless, this is more of just like a bonus episode to go along with the other one. So I hope you guys enjoyed. That's all I've got, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye.